All right, guys, welcome back to the Labrador Energy Podcast. Today is the 31st of December, and myself and Anna Beros. Anna Beros, say hello, Anna.
Hello, Dragos followers. Hello, 14-year-olds in Romania.
Very good. Anna Beros, who for the 14 years in the audience, she currently runs a podcast called Adults Only. So if you guys want to learn more about being an adult.
About anal. It's all about anal. That's what the podcast is about.
It's funny how accurate that statement is. Yeah. Gonna cut that out.
Why are you joking?
Yeah. So today we're gonna do a special episode. We're gonna do New Year's resolutions. We have that crazy 2020, and we're gonna talk about what is in store for us for 2021 and what are our plans for the year to come. Are you down with that, Anna?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, very nice. So how has 2020 been for you?
2020 has been, like for everybody, super weird. I actually stopped drinking and taking drugs this year, so I have been sober the entire year.
Nice. What's the plan for that sobriety to continue?
I will not be drinking alcohol anymore, except for like special occasions, like other drugs.
Okay.
So like weed is a separate drug, but I don't want to smoke weed.
Special occasions, Christmas, Easter, and other drugs.
Just, family occasions. That's when I want to be taking drugs. No. Like, special moments, there are drugs that are very, very fun, and I'm interested in taking those in the future, again, for special occasions.
Like anal.
No.
More of this in Anna Beros' podcast, not also.
But isn't anal a drug? No.
But did you? Okay, this is diverging very fast. It's a slippery slope.
It's always back to anal.
It's a slippery slope down a butthole.
Yeah, right.
But did you set up New Year's resolutions for the start of the year?
For this year? No, last year. This year.
Yeah.
Have I? What do you mean? What?
When 2020 started?
Yes. The idea was 2020 clarity of vision, and I think a lot of people had that idea. No more drugs or no more whatever. So the idea was I wanted to be clear for 2020, and so moving forward into the future, I've realized I don't want alcohol or weed in my life as a regular thing. They go into the category of special drugs. Anal is just a normal drug. It's,
right.
That's it.
That's 3 minutes in, 5 times anal. Guys.
5 times. I'm not sexually frustrated at all. Being sober, did have its effect on my sex life. So I have had a lot less sex in 2020. 2021, I want to change that a little bit, but the sobriety is not really gonna change. I mean, I have special occasions.
Okay. So, but did you put goals okay, no drinking, and that has happened, and you've not done it. You've kept that.
Yeah. So I started the year no weed, no drugs, and alcohol joined that mix in February because of a few things that happened. And so that's what I started the year with, and that's what I've done the whole year.
Okay. Very good.
I also said no sleeping with comedians, and I also did that. Did not do that. I did not sleep with comedians in 2020.
Very good.
Not a single comedian.
Not even one.
Not one.
And it's so difficult because they're so tempting, guys.
No, not at all.
They're so broken. It's just so easy.
It's just so easy to pick them up and take them home.
And just.
It's just like shooting fish in a tank. It's just too easy. I was like, you know what? I want to challenge myself. I want to. Yeah, anyway,
enough about broken people.
Broken people, work.
Okay, any other, comedy-wise, did you have any particular goals that you achieved this year?
Yes, I wanted to do my first hour special, and I did it.
Yes, congrats.
I did it twice.
What's it called?
Twice. It's called Sex, Death, Babies.
Sex, Death, Babies, guys.
Yeah, Sex, Death, Babies, because those are the 3 topics that all my material touches on. So.
Okay, very nice. So you a lot of, despite the chaotic year, you've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I also started producing a few more shows, and I actually topped my stage time record for 2019, so I did more stage time this year, and wrote a bunch of new material, and I didn't get to tour like I wanted to.
Right, but I guess, if it makes you feel better, neither did I.
Yeah.
Or Louis C.K. or Bill Burr, for that matter.
Exactly. So that's okay. But doing my 1 hour special, that was the thing.
Okay, very good. For myself, I think.
Yeah. What did you do?
Well, I wanted to. My goal for 2020 is to have it be bigger than 2019. Okay. Which is difficult to top. So touring wise, that didn't happen. I did do some shows every now and then, but I think it ended up kind of transferring into the digital realm.
Yeah.
So I think digitally now I'm 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, 120,000 on TikTok. So it's bigger in that aspect, I guess. So it's kind of like I'll write it down as a win, you know?
Oh yeah, like okay, you didn't get to tour, but your online presence
has been a lot more exploded. Yeah.
Exploded.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think it's being called exploding.
Yeah.
So that was a win, I guess. I think also I kind of put out my 1 hour. That's a
You uploaded your 1 hour.
It's like it's a bit of a mental leap to do, because you're just like, okay, now it's out there.
Now I have to write another hour.
Yeah, exactly. So that's gonna be like an interesting thing to do in the coming year. And what else did I set up to do? I did not necessarily do.
Oh, you don't want to focus on what you didn't do.
No, what I set up to do. I think the thing is like I did bigger stuff.
You did.
The idea was to go bigger, and we went bigger like in that realm digitally.
Yeah.
So wins.
Yeah.
Very good. So what do you have planned for 2021? Have you had a chance to think about it?
Bigger. 2021, I have thought about it. As soon as, I want to tour as soon as we can with my 1 hour show.
Right.
So that's on the plans. That's really it. Like I want to work that to the point where I can then put it online, and then I start, like I want 2021 to be the year that I do that.
Go the online direction. Okay.
Doing my 1 hour show as much as possible to then put it online, so then I write a whole new hour of material after 2021. I guess. And then with 2021, in terms of lifestyle changes, 2020 was so massive. I've realized that I want to do a few different things personally. Like I want to get in touch with my heritage a little bit.
Your heritage? Oh my God.
And in touch with my inner child. I'm trying to remember myself as a 10-year-old.
Are you trying to touch your 10-year-old self?
Yeah, in a non-pedophile way. Nice. I want to reconnect with my the little girl inside me who, is vulnerable and soft and sweet. And so I've decided I'm going to start wearing my jewelry from when I was a kid.
Oh, very nice. You still have it.
Yeah, I've got this, and it's like I stopped wearing jewelry because it was like capitalism and status and like it's so girly and unnecessary.
But the 10-year-old me is like capitalism.
And capitalism is sorry, microphone. But yeah, like it's there's like this green stone because I'm a Kiwi, and and then there's these other things like I'm wearing something from my wedding, but taking these positive things from my history and. It's kind of like owning my scars. But
right. Like displaying them. Look at this.
Yeah, not just. Yeah, I suppose it's like having more of a sense of like
comfortableness.
Yeah, and feeling like accepting and owning and being proud of where I've come from. And I don't like pride as much as just like this is who I am.
Identity, like. Be more in touch with your identity.
Yeah, I guess, and not so like hating on it. Like I've got a lot of problems with my history in Australia.
Right. So do you want to connect to your Australian heritage or more like your Croatian heritage?
All of it. All of it. Like I want to get a little bit more knowledge around the whole sort of diaspora of my family history.
You're gonna go to Croatia?
I've already been to Croatia, but I want to understand more. Like I'm going to ask my parents more about it. I want to know a little bit more about those things, and then also this whole kind of reconnection with my inner child.
Okay, all right, interesting. But how do you quantify that?
That's a question that I've been thinking.
Like,
I don't know
how do you know if that's happened? Like you have I have to have 55 meditation sessions where
I reconnect. Right. I would like to maybe try and do, because there's this whole process in practice in Buddhism where it's touching the earth and it's reconnecting with your ancestors and like accepting their mistakes and thanking them for their the good things.
But did you go back to Australia this year?
No.
Do you want to go back next year?
I want to go back in 2022 for the comedy festival.
Okay, I'm saying Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah.
That's actually a great idea. We should talk about that.
We should do that.
But I also, that's because I was like, I was always thinking of going to Melbourne, but I was like, how the fuck am I going to do that? I don't know anything there.
Well, Australian citizen over here. Yeah. And Kiwi citizen too, because there's the Wellington Fringe Festival also.
And I heard there's a lot of money in there.
Yeah, the only thing is for me, I'll need to figure out time off, but that's in 2022.
That's not this holiday. Just stack up those holidays.
Yeah. So how do I quantify getting in touch with my ancestry? I think what I'll try and do, maybe I'll set up in my head I'll do one meditation where I
one a week.
One a week is a lot. That could be quite groundbreaking. One a week. Groundbreaking. Like earth breaking, touching the earth and anyway, maybe one a week. I don't know. Let's start with one a month.
Do you want to find a reserve of oil or of water? inside your reconnecting lens.
Inside my rectum.
Hey, you know, back at it again, guys. You thought it was out the door. It is in.
It's back.
Yes.
Yeah, I think like one a week seems like a lot to me, but like I'd like the idea of one a week meditation, reconnecting with my inner child. That sounds like a good plan.
It's once every 7 days.
Yeah. Either like a practice, a reconnecting with my heritage practice once a week. That's how I'll quantify it. Whether it's a meditation, or whether it's with my ancestors, or it's a meditation connecting with my inner child.
Right. Okay.
Once a week. That's what I'm going to do.
Does a call with your uncle count?
No.
Not. Okay.
No.
Got it.
No. No bad feelings with the uncle.
Gotcha.
Just that's not. It's more in here than actually connecting with anybody out there.
Okay, very good. So some personal growth goals.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
What about like in terms of shows? How many times would you like to do your 1 hour?
How many times would I like to do my 1 hour? As many times as possible. Once a month in Berlin is the plan.
Okay, that's 12 already. Good.
12,
good
and
benchmark.
then in other cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many other cities?
Oh, it depends on corona restrictions, but I would like to do as much of Scandinavia as I can. I want to get to Stockholm.
Right. Okay.
Mainly because I would like to just be in the same city as Bjorn Mosten from Love and Anarchy. If you're watching, Bjorn, I will do anything for you.
I don't know if you saw the start of this podcast, but there's been some hints in there.
I'm open to anything, Bjorn. He's too young for me anyway. But
how young is too young? You're just touching your inner child.
My inner child. How young is too young for sex? I think.
He's over 18, right?
He's over 18. Yeah. I think.
Be good.
I'm still okay. Like I'm 34. I would like to say that 24, like 10 years is the limit.
How old is he?
I think he's like 24.
He is now.
I hope so.
Okay, Stockholm is a good place to do stuff. I think you can even go there and do comedy now, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and there are people, I've got friends there.
Right.
I know quite a few comedians from the Home Roast International and also
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to go to Stockholm for sure.
A valid option, okay. All right, so you have that, and then what else? Any other objectives? Keep it simple.
Oh yeah, I'm developing sort of a character that I want to work on in comedy. I've also got my band, and we want to release an like a little
EP,
LP, not EP.
What is an LP? Limited
press and extended.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
Play press. Yeah. Press was when it was the vinyl, play it's like a CD. But yeah, so like a 5-song album.
Okay,
we're close to being finished with, well, we're not close, we've got like 8 songs and maybe we could have 5 recorded by the end of this lockdown.
Okay, it's pretty good.
So yeah, I want to release some music, work on a comedy character, continue with my podcast, Adults Only Comedy Berlin. Check it out. Sex positive chats with funny people.
Some of them might shock you.
So yeah, definitely those are my main goals for that's it. What are your goals?
Very good. I mean, I was thinking about this together. I was thinking like, where would I focus? And then the question is, again, I would like to, if possible, I'd like to do shows again.
Yeah.
If the shows are, I don't know, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with the shows. I think until March it's not going to be possible. But I think once they're back out of there, I would like to be out of Berlin every weekend to do shows, Fridays and Saturdays especially, like even Sundays. So maybe try to hit, let's say, if we do 3 shows every weekend for like 30 weekends. How about 30 weekends? That's maybe do 90 shows outside, 90 shows in the weekends, 90, 90, yeah, solo, 90 solos.
90 solos, wow, that's a lot, that's great. That's
a good kind of goal, right?
Prima, yeah.
Like every like, it's like 30 weeks every week. Which is like maybe like just slightly
30 weeks every week, what?
Yeah, like it's like 30 weeks every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's how I got to the 90 number.
30 weeks of you've lost me.
So every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's a weekend.
Yep.
For 30 weeks.
For 30 weeks, yeah.
That's how I get to the 90s number.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so do that, then focus down a bit more on I think the advantage of doing stuff online is like allows more people to kind of come across your stuff.
That's another one of my goals. I do want to improve my online presence, but the podcast is helping, and then I've got shows that I'm editing.
The easiest way is you have to set, if it doesn't get tracked, it doesn't get measured, right? if it doesn't get measured, it doesn't get tracked.
It doesn't get measured, it doesn't get tracked. What do you mean?
As in, like, if you don't put a number next to it, then you're not gonna.
Oh, in terms of goals, for sure.
Like
I want to
YouTube subscribers or like.
Yeah, I want to get more
listeners.
Subscribers. I think like I'm still at this point where I'm just slow. Like I've only been doing comedy for 3 years, so I feel like I need to improve as a comedian and keep doing my stuff. And as I do these 1 hour solo, like these more 1 hour shows this coming year, then I'll get more stuff that I can cut up for more of an online presence. But I'm still getting better. Like the amount of footage that I have versus the amount of footage that's actually going to be good stuff online.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, back to you.
I think number-wise, so at the moment we're at 6,000 in terms of YouTube subscribers. I would love to get, let's keep it conservatively, to 30,000 by the end of next year.
Oh,
30,000 is a good number.
That's good.
It's a good number. 30,000. Hopefully beyond that. Maybe TikTok at 500,000. It's 120,000 now.
Yeah, I'm not. There's
doable.
No judgment here.
I'm just
I think
thinking
that's
like
great.
it's doable, yeah. And then I don't know. I just like I think. Okay, but more personal.
I would like to have 1,000 followers on Instagram by the end of next year. I currently have 600. I'd like 1,000.
That's doable.
It's doable.
I think you can go for more.
I could go for more, but I'm going to be conservative.
Okay.
I want 1,000 by the end of next year. I think I could definitely.
What's your Instagram handle?
Instagram handle is AF Beros, like as fuck Beros. Also
as
just
fucked.
As fuck.
As fuck!
But it's just Anna Francesca. But yeah, AF Beros.
Go follow Anna Beros. We need 400 people to follow her.
Just 400, and then I've already completed my 2021 social media goal.
So basically, I know there's 4 people listening to this. Go get 100 people each, guys.
Please.
Okay, that's very good. All right.
So how many did you want to get for TikTok?
500,000.
500,000.
Yeah. So I need to, basically, I think so far it's been just putting out crowd work, but I think 500,000 is doable, like with the discovery of TikTok. I need to figure out more native content for that. Yeah. So we'll see. So basically, like this.
What do you mean by native content?
As in, like, basically, like dances or like TikTok trends or like not dances, but maybe.
But I'm just gonna start dancing.
Maybe dances. Just do more like native stuff to get like 500,000. That'd be great.
But native stuff. What do you mean by native stuff? Like stuff that TikTok is famous for? Or
No. Just like stuff that is because the thing at the moment what I'm doing
stuff that you make on TikTok.
Yes. Because at the moment I make everything on my laptop, and then I put it there. But then like I want to use the TikTok app and like do more like little, I don't know, hey guys, today, like stuff that is
in the moment, more spontaneous, less work in the background required. More...
Exactly, more personality, less like editing.
Yeah,
we'll see. So that's one of the things. Maybe like 500,000 there, 30,000 on YouTube. Maybe even like, should I put Patreon as a goal? Maybe get some Patrons.
Yeah, put Patreon.
Like 100 Patrons, that's correct. No, 100 Patrons. Like everybody kind of giving like something, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that I wanted to do for like 2021 is to basically kind of like move into a studio apartment. At the moment, I'm sharing because I've been living I've been going around with the
mentality.
No, with the mentality also. I've been away last year. So I was kind of planning this year to be away as well. So there's not a lot of point to have like play too much for rent.
A nice pad.
Yeah, I would like to get a studio apartment where I can make a little studio there for the podcasting, the YouTube videos. That'd be great. And looking for an apartment in Berlin has always been a bit of a hassle.
He's looking for an apartment in Berlin. So if anyone has any leads,
a studio.
You 4 listeners,
hit him up.
Help a brother out.
I will do anal. And then I guess
just find his Patreon account
and just perform as much as possible.
Yeah.
I guess try to go back into the performing groove. I think even like at this point, start even doing the online shows. I'm down.
Yeah. So that's another goal for the lockdown because we don't lockdown's not going to finish before March.
Yeah.
I want to have produced and get a little bit of technological independence and produce my own as an online show.
Right.
Figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's be one of the goals, and I think kind of like slowly set the scene up for getting a dog.
Oh, you want a baby?
Yes, I want a dog.
You want a fur baby?
So then the question is, in that situation, how would that happen? I think it would be a lot easier if I had my own place to kind of have a dog. So then I think getting my own place would be the lead up towards getting the dog. And then we'll see what kind of dog and what the background is there. If we get like a free dog.
And who you could share the dog with because you need someone to share the dog with.
To figure out like when I'm not here and plan it out. So then those are kind of like, basically more numbers on the growth, and then obviously just perform. To be honest, I just want to like perform as
much as possible.
Yeah, like summer was great for performing because we had to do so many more shows.
Oh, I can't wait to be back on
Yeah,
stage.
to be back on stage and do more stuff. And like I said, try to, if possible, and if it's possible to travel again, travel as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then even like you were saying, even start. Why not start considering planning out the festival stuff, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Melbourne for 2020, maybe
2022.
2022, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think 2022 is actually the first one that can be most likely done.
Yeah.
Because next year is probably still going to be like adjusting.
It's and yeah.
And then maybe the fringe and stuff, and just see what else is there.
Yeah, if everything's happening next year, I'd also like, the plan was to do fringe this year, but yeah, I'd like to do even just a week where I do get some spots. I would love to take my like a half-hour show there. That I would love to do that.
Definitely doable.
But it's not a place where you make money, so it's just how I would justify that, taking time off work, because I am not a full-time comedian. Like, I do comedy every night, but I have a full-time job because of visas and not wanting to put pressure on comedy. So yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. And then we'll see exactly what else can be done. But just perform back on stage. Like this year, it was quite a lot of performances, even though it was quite a hectic year.
So the tally of minutes on stage, you did how many minutes?
I think it was 6,190 something.
6,190. How many shows?
But almost close to 200, I think.
Close to 200, yeah. I did 171 shows and did 2,270 minutes. Which, yeah,
it's just great. Like if you throw these numbers at anyone else outside of like even like in the US for this year, it's crazy, right? Because they were completely shut down.
Yeah,
it's we managed to pull through pretty valiantly, I guess.
Valiantly indeed.
And especially for you, since you did much over last year, right?
Yeah, I did more. Like last year, I did heaps, and I started producing shows, and I was super busy last year. I think I did actually more shows last year. I did like 190 shows,
right?
But I only got like 1,900 and something minutes.
Right, so you doubled this time.
So almost like no, not quite. I got an extra 300,
right? Okay.
300 or so minutes, and did fewer shows.
Right.
Yeah.
More time, more hosting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, those are kind of the goals. I don't think I have anything else too diversified. Maybe jump into an orgy potentially.
Oh man, I want to go to a sex party for sure.
If that's on the books, non-COVID.
Yeah, non-COVID sex party. I would like to go to a sex party. I'm gonna, like, I feel like you were talking about your studio apartment being the foundation for being able to get a dog.
Right.
I feel like for me, 2020, changing my entire lifestyle and no longer taking drugs, and also now like meditating and doing exercise every day. I feel like that's the foundation.
Exercise versus ecstasy.
That's right.
Ecstasy.
I haven't. Yeah, I stopped taking hard drugs when I was like 4 years ago, regularly. But but the weed and the alcohol. But yeah. So anyway, foundation. This healthy lifestyle is the foundation for me to have maybe a healthy love relationship somehow.
Say it out loud.
I want love. No, I'm fine. I'm really happy with myself. Like, I'm so busy with my projects. It's cool.
Sounds like you need a cactus.
I have so many plants. My house looks so good after this year.
Have you tried a carrot?
A carrot? No, I bought a sex toy. I bought the Satisfier this year.
All right.
Well, not the mainstream Satisfier.
Was it satisfying?
It's like good. It's like this different type of orgasm.
But it doesn't love you back.
It loves me back.
Okay, we don't need to go into that. More on this on Anna Beros podcast.
Yeah, and also on the Comedy Berlin.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's. I haven't thought about that. I think I'm still very focused on the career parts of it, but I think the dog is the first step for my emotional enlightenment.
That's beautiful.
Get a little dog. How's it going, man?
Do you have does it have to be a Labrador?
Not necessarily. No. It could be a wiener.
A wiener.
Like a wiener dog. How comes out the one that like you're very close to the ground, like a Dachshund?
Yeah, Dachshund. Sausage dog.
Yeah, I was even thinking of a Dalmatian.
Oh yeah.
Dalmatians are pretty
good
cute.
for jokes.
Yeah. My dog is spotted. I don't know. Call him Spot. Hey.
Black and white, just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
He's also a pedophile.
Hey. Woohoo! You should see him hump.
He goes for all the kids.
I don't know exactly what kind of breed dog, but like we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Yeah, but you get like a nicely damaged, street.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting like Moni's dog is like a little. Have you seen Moni's dog?
The new one?
The new one, yeah, Shifu.
A Shifu.
It's like it's a little Macedonian street dog.
Oh, so cute.
He's very cute, yeah. He's like, he's so happy to be there.
like a real refugee.
Bro, it's so funny because he's like, Monty was telling me that they would go out for walks, and then he goes pees, and then he looks back while he pees, and then he runs back to her.
Oh, they're still there. They're still waiting for me.
Like,
I still have people.
Like every time he goes out, he thinks that he's gonna stay there. It's like he can't believe this is his life now.
That was like we had a dog like that.
And then Panda, the other one, the breed one, is like
just entitled.
Yeah, he always tries to run away.
Classic.
Which is hilarious.
Beautiful.
It's hilarious. Yeah, the contrast is very funny.
Yeah, well, I'm not wanting the dog. I'm not wanting babies. Nothing like that yet. And really, I just want to work on my comedy.
Yeah, man. It's let's do it. That is the goal.
Just comedy and continuing this like healthy home.
Okay. Yeah. Inside
And my actual like environment. You know, I've just got a new job, and so I'm moving from quite a toxic work environment to what I hope is going to be a healthy one. My home space is really healthy, and so how I'm also keeping my body is healthy. So I just want to stay healthy and grounded and do a fuckload of comedy.
Okay, that's the goal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else you'd like to add to that?
No.
I think that's a quick New Year's resolution. These are now recorded and they're going to be uploaded for posterity. So let's check back in 2020 and see how that worked out.
Yeah. 2021.
2020, yeah, you're right.
2022?
2022. Check at the end of 2021 to see how this worked out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, yeah?
Cool.
All right, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, guys. Check us out. Subscribe to my Patreon. Follow Adults Only Comedy, AF Beros, get to 1,000. And see you guys in the next year.
Oh, oh.
Peace out.